Hello, survivors. Remember that fermentation stuff I was talking about? I was going to get some pickles started today, so I thought, why not do it here? So I brought my stuff downstairs. Don't need to be in the kitchen for this. I've got everything prepared. I've got the jar I'm going to put everything in, and I made some mistakes in the last batch and I don't have fresh dill. So I tied up my dried dill so it doesn't float all over the place this time, because you don't really want things breaking the surface of the brine. But since I don't have fresh dill, what I do have are these wild pickles, also called sour grass by some people. And they taste kind of like pickles, so I'm throwing them in for flavor, and there's some thyme that's mixed up in there, but that's going in too. Let's throw that in the jar, down in the bottom, and a couple dandelion flowers, because they'll throw in some sweetness and some extra lactobacillus. Shove all that down in there. I'm going to throw in 2 bay leaves, this cheesecloth pouch of the dried dill seed, and black peppercorn, and dried dill weed too. And for shits and giggles, I'm going to throw in this dried Carolina Reaper that I smoked last season. We grew it in the backyard, and 1 clove of garlic that I'm just going to put a little crush on before throwing in. That should all work. Now we got to cut stuff up. Let me get this home. We'll throw that in too. Go ahead and cut the nubs off this cucumber. It won't last much longer in its current state, so got to get it pickled now if we're going to make use of it, because there's no plans for cucumber in our near future. But I'm just going to spear this. Cut it into quarters. It's getting rubbery already. And then just gonna shove them down here, and they'll wedge everything in a way that holds all that other stuff down, hopefully. Get it all in there good. Down as far as possible, because then I'm going to just slice this carrot here. And what I'm trying to do are just make some cross pieces that'll make sure nothing floats up. Let's see if this will fit here. Just kind of bend it down so it holds under the lip there. And yeah. Take another cross piece here. And that should hold everything under. Then I just got to fill it with this 2 to 3% salt brine solution. I say 2 to 3 because it's a guesstimate. I don't have a scale right now. But it's hard to put too little salt in, because it turns out it weighs a lot much more than you think. So just want to make sure this covers the surface. And then just gonna put my little airlock on. Set it for today's date, because this is one of those fancy ones like that. It's the 21st, right? It's close enough. And this has this little rubber gasket that allows the CO2 to escape without allowing other air in, and it does the same as those water locks without the mess. So that's nice. We'll just put it in our fermentation chamber now. So if we'll just go over here, and you can see where I've got these other things going. Here's my sauerkraut. There's my spiced sauerkraut. That's an experiment. That right there is my first batch of pickles using wild pickle from the backyard for flavor. It's turned out pretty nice. Needed garlic, so I added a clove and see if it continues to ferment for another week, and we'll get this one going and try it next week. But anyway, stay safe. See you later.